Alright, so I'm really excited to be here with you three and to be able to share with you guys a scripture that I love and a scripture that is really well known by everyone in the church. It's a scripture with a message that helps us to be strong and to do the will of the Lord. And who knows what's in 1 Nephi 3:7? Anyone remember that scripture? Yes, Regina? What about you, Audrey?
I will go and do the things which the Lord hath commanded. Remember the song from primary? I will go, I will do.
That's right, Juju. And do you guys remember who sings that song? Or, no, who sings the song, but who said those words?
That's right, say it loud.
Nephi, exactly. And what's happening in this part of the scriptures that Nephi is saying these words? Who remembers? What do you remember, Audrey, about Nephi?
Was I told to do something? Didn't trust him. That's right, he was told to do something. They had already left Jerusalem, and then his father said, "You have to go back and get the brass plates." And his brother said, "No way, we just got all the way here." And Nephi said, "I will go."
Yeah, That's exactly right. So Nephi is amazing. I love him so much. He was so faithful and so obedient to the Lord always. And he was just a young man in this part of the Book of Mormon that he was telling this story. And just like Regina said, he and his family left Jerusalem. They left their home. They left the comforts of their home. And they had to leave into the wilderness to do something really, really hard. They abandoned everything. But then the Lord commanded Lehi to tell his sons that they needed to go back to everything that they had left to get what? Do you remember, Audrey, what they had to get? The brass plates, exactly. And what was on the brass plates? Do you remember, Regina?
Our scriptures.
The scriptures. And so look how important the scriptures are. Nephi was commanded to go back and get them. But it was something really dangerous and really hard that they had to do, him and his brothers. And Nephi, this doesn't worry him at all. Nephi has so much faith and confidence in the Lord. And so why don't we read here in 1 Nephi 3:7 and see just what he says. Who wants to read? Juju, do you want to read it? Yeah? Alright. Read right here, verse 7. What Nephi said to his dad.
And it came to pass that I, Nephi, said unto my father, I will go and do the things which the Lord hath commanded, for I know that the Lord
Giveth
on
no commandments
unto the children of men, save him he shall
prepare
a way for them that which they may
accomplish
the things which he commanded them.
Thank you, Juju. Good job. Alright, so what do you guys think Nephi's saying here? What did he respond to his father? What do you think about the scripture, Audrey?
I think he's saying that he has to trust the Lord and he won't tell him to do something he can't do.
That's exactly right. Look how much faith Nephi has in the Lord. He has so much faith that the Lord is going to give him the strength and the power and the way that he needs to be able to keep the commandments of God. He says, I will go and do the things the Lord commands. He has so much confidence in the Lord, and he has such a desire to be obedient that he's willing to do something really hard and really dangerous, like going back to his home to get the plates, so that he can fulfill all of the commandments of the Lord. And I love this about Nephi. He's such a good example to me. He helps me to be strong and to remember to do what's right even when it's hard. Because sometimes life can be really hard. Sometimes the Lord asks us to do hard things. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices to do what's right. But the Lord always helps us, always, because he loves us. And he's our Heavenly Father. And he wants us to be happy and to have success. And that's why he gave us the commandments. They're here for us to be happier. They're here for us to be blessed. And Nephi, he had a testimony of this. And we can see that in his answer to be obedient completely to the Lord. And Regina, do you have an experience in your life where when you chose to be obedient to the Lord, you had to do something difficult, make a sacrifice to be obedient?
I think a lot of times that's happened. I think every time that we choose to have children, it takes a lot of courage and obedience and faith, and also brings the greatest blessings. But there can be days of motherhood where thinking that making your load heavier and harder is just not something you're going to be able to do. But I think when you have the faith and you expand your family, you find greater joy and greater capacity to handle that joy than you would have imagined.
That's awesome. Thank you for sharing that. So, in your own experience, you've been like Nephi. The Lord has commanded us to multiply, replenish, there, to have families, and to care for them, to love them. And you as a mother have done that. And so just like Nephi, you chose to be obedient and loyal to the Lord. And I know that he's blessed you for that. I mean, you're a happy person. You are blessed. And I know that it's because you're obedient to the commandments of God. The Lord loves us so much that, like Nephi, we can be blessed and we can be capable of living all the commandments of God. And I am so grateful for that. I'm so grateful to know that. And I testify that these things are true. I testify the Lord will always help you girls in every situation that you need to be obedient to him. You're getting older, and sometimes you're going to face hard things as a teenager. The world is a hard place to live sometimes. But the Lord, he loves you so much that he's going to take care of you. And he's going to help you make good choices in your life. And you can remember the example of Nephi. You can remember to have courage and to be faithful always to the Lord. And you too, Juju, you can be an example to your friends. And you can help them. You can remember to be like Nephi, to say, I will go and I will do the things the Lord has commanded. And if you do these things, you guys will be happy, always. The Lord will always bless you and help you to be happy. And so I invite you to do this, to be obedient completely to the commandments of the Lord. If you need to make a change in your life to do that, then do it. It's worth it, because we are always happier when we follow the Lord. And so what do you guys think? Are you willing to do that, to be obedient to the Lord in all things, to have the courage? Yes? And I promise that you'll be blessed. I promise that you'll gain a testimony like Nephi, that the Lord will bless you. If you have confidence and faith in him, trust in him, and all things will work out for your good. And I leave this message with my testimony with you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Amen.